Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Rooplekha. She had been granted 3 unique blessings. When she cried, pearls fell from her eyes. When she smiled, roses dropped from her cheeks. And when she walked barefoot, golden coins fell from beneath her heels. Princess Rooplekha was peacefully strolling in a beautiful garden full of flowers. As she stepped forward, the flowers bloomed even more brightly in her path, as if her presence infused the garden with life. There was a unique sparkle in her eyes, and her smile released a delicate fragrance into the air, as if she made everything beautiful with her magical powers. The king and the entire kingdom were overjoyed with these miracles, for the royal treasury never emptied. Whenever money was needed, the princess would walk barefoot through the palace, and the courtiers would collect the coins in glass bowls behind her. Rooplekha's fame spread far and wide. One day, Prince Harmis from a neighboring kingdom heard of her and asked his father for permission to propose marriage. The king agreed. But just then, a war broke out, and the prince had to go off to battle. The king and queen thought, why not bring the princess over, so she would be there when the prince returned? This suggestion was made by the queen's chief maid, who was actually a sorceress. She wanted her own daughter to marry the prince. The sorceress went to Princess Rooplekha, music, showed her the prince's picture, and proposed the marriage. Upon seeing the picture, the princess said that if the prince was truly so kind and good, she would be happy to marry him. Her parents gave their consent, and Rooplekha set off. Before leaving, she walked barefoot 3 times in the palace courtyard and left golden coins for the poor. The princess and the sorceress rode alone in a carriage. Along the way, the sorceress conjured a storm. Darkness fell, the soldiers scattered, and the sorceress's daughter emerged from the dark clouds. They gouged out Rooplekha's eyes and threw them into a pit, then pushed her into the mud. The sorceress's daughter took her place and went to the prince's palace pretending to be the princess. Poor Rooplekha lay by the roadside. 2 cart drivers found her and, realizing she dropped gold when she walked barefoot, forced her to walk so they could collect the coins. She walked until she collapsed, her feet blooded. Frightened, they abandoned her. A kind gardener passed by and took her home. He cared for her, and over time she recovered. One day, the gardener's wife said, if this girl could get eyes, she could serve a princess. The gardener went to a woman who traded in eyes. At first, she gave him cat's eyes, with which Rooplekha could only stare at cracks in the wall. Then the gardener returned, and this time the woman gave him a pair of blue eyes she had found in a pit a few days earlier. They were, in fact, Rooplekha's own eyes. Now she had her real vision back. She went to the palace and became the false princess's maid. One day, Prince Harmis entered the room, and upon seeing him, Rooplekha became emotional. Pearls fell from her eyes. The prince was astonished. When she smiled, roses dropped from her cheeks. Now the prince understood the truth. He called his parents and told them the whole story. Then, with his sword, he killed the sorceress and her daughter. He then married the real princess, Rooplekha. From then on, whenever she smiled, roses would fall, and everyone remained joyful. And yes, I saw her just yesterday. She smiled at me too. And that rose is now placed before me in a glass cup.